Class 9 Assessment March 2024 Model Question Paper with Answers Social Science. So please let me know in your comments which paper you want me to do next. I'll do it as soon as possible. So for 1 mark, founder of Karkotaka Empire, option A Lalitaditya, Raja Durlabhavardhana, or is it Udayaditya or Vajraditya? So the correct option is option B, Raja Durlabhavardhana was the founder of Karkotaka Empire. The soldiers of Shivaji were experts in this type of warfare. Guerrilla, Chakravyuha, combat wrestling or cannon war. So the answer is option A, guerrilla. The upper house of the state legislature, is it Vidhana Sabha or Loka Sabha or Rajya Sabha or Vidhana Parishad? So option D is the right answer, Vidhan Parishad. The cornerstone of Indian society is city community, tribal community, rural community or town community. The cornerstone of Indian society is option C, rural community. Biodiversity zone of Karnataka, the Malnad, the coast, the northern Maidan, the southern Maidan. The option A is the right answer, the Malnad. District that has maximum number of waterfalls in Karnataka. Is it Uttar Kannada, Mangaluru or Udupi or Belagavi? So option A is the right answer, Uttara Kannada. Reserve Bank of India was established in the year, is it 1947 or 1935 or 1962 or 1986? The correct option is option B, 1935. Complaints where the value of goods or services less than 20 lakh shall be registered at the National Commission, Taluk Forum, the State Commission or the District Forum. Option D is the right answer, the District Forum. So we move on to the question answers. So which is the collection of the teaching of Guru Nanak? It is the Granth Sahib. Who advocated Aham Brahmasmi? Shankaracharya advocated Aham Brahmasmi. What is socialization? The process of taking birth and slowly evolving into a social individual, or you can write this also, the process of evolution of man as a social being is called as socialization. What are the values a child learns in a family atmosphere? The answer is love, affection, trust, patience, kindness and cooperation. So these are the values a child learns in a family atmosphere. Define irrigation farming. Crops grown by using water from the wells, canals or tanks is called as irrigation farming. What are the factors of production? Land, labor, capital and organization. What is the naval base near Karwar known as? Seabird Naval Base. What is marketing? A process that involves all the activities which results in the flow of goods and services from the producers to the consumers. So now answer in 3 to 4 sentences each. So the first question, how were economic factors responsible for the French Revolution? France was an agriculture dominated nation. In spite of advances in agricultural practices, production lagged behind. The yield from land was very low. The farmers were the most affected. Famines were frequent. As a result, there used to be revolts and riots for food. Industries were under the control of trade unions. Due to internal strife and interference from authorities, the development of these unions was sluggish. Hence, the productivity was very low. What is the purpose of establishing Lok Adalats? So, the purpose of establishing Lok Adalats is to lay stress on compromise, to give judgment faster and cheap, to reduce the judicial burden on other courts. How are the Indian tribes classified geographically? tribal of the northeast region, tribal of the central region, the southern tribes, tribes living in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So, like these, we can divide the Indian tribes geographically. Explain. Explain the geographical location of Karnataka in India. Karnataka is situated in the southern part of India, lies in western central area of the peninsula region, extends from 110 to 31 longitude north to 180 to 45 north latitude and 740 to 1 to east to 780 to 40 I east longitude. Mention the uses of manganese. It is used as an alloy in the manufacture of steel to increase its hardness. It is also used in the manufacture of chemicals, electrical industry, chemical fertilizers, calico painting and paints. Why are sugar industries of Karnataka are concentrated in the catchment areas of Kaveri, Krishna and Tungabhadra? So there is availability of raw sugarcane, ideal climate, sufficient water to grow the crop, good transport system, skilled laborers, wide market, modern technology, power supply. How does division of labor helps in the increase of production? Increase the efficiency of labor. It leads to quality of production, leads to specialization, helps in research and innovation. What factors are to be kept in mind while taking a decision of business management? So you have to keep in mind the analyzing the problem, planning of course of action, maintaining courage and patience, frightfulness, frightenedness, ability to take quick and wise decision. Far-sightedness, ability to take quick and wise decision. So answer in 5 to 6 sentences each. What are the reasons for the popularity of Christianity? Simplicity of Christianity, concept of universal brotherhood, support of Emperor Constantine, declaration of Christianity as state religion, simple preachings, work of Christian missionaries, propagation by 12 apostolates, establishment of churches. Which are the tenets advocated by Madhvacharya? Advocated Dvaita philosophy. World is not Maya or illusion. World is true as Paramatma. Divine soul is independent. Lord Vishnu alone is supreme. Worship of Lord Vishnu can the human soul. Worship of Lord Vishnu can elevate the human soul. What were the reasons of geographical exploration? When the Turks conquered the city of Constantinople in 1453, Spain and Portugal were ambitious in competing with Arabs in sea trade. Discovery of new countries opened the possibility of spreading Christianity. European curiosity was roused by the adventurous nature of sea voyage towards eastern countries. Mariner's compass and astrolabe equipment were helpful to sailors. Charts and maps were available to sailors. Europeans believed that China was a fertile place to make profit. How are the directive principles of the state policy aims at the holistic development of India? To provide adequate means of livelihood to all citizens, to prevent the community wealth and resources from becoming private property of few people, to provide equal pay for equal work to both men and women and to protect labor welfare, to provide public assistance to those who are old, sick and weak or helpless, to implement a uniform civil code throughout the country, to provide opportunities for the development of health and preschool education to all children below 6 years, to protect historical monuments and maintain places of historical interest, to separate the executive from the judiciary, to protect international peace and to respect international laws, to establish gram panchayats, to encourage rural and cottage industries, to organize and develop agriculture and animal husbandry on modern lines, to ensure prohibition of liquor, to ensure development of farming based on scientific methods. Describe the features of an undivided family. Large size, all the members share the property, live in the same residence means house, prepare food in the same kitchen, consume food together, follow same religion, self independent, oldest member has the authority to take all the decisions. How evergreen forests are different from deciduous forest of Karnataka. Evergreen forest, so I'll read out all the evergreen forest points. So later we'll go to the deciduous forest. Always green, found in areas receiving rainfall more than 200 centimeters. So in evergreen forest, trees grow tall and dense, thick. Forests are impenetrable, so you can't move inside very freely. Sunlight does not reach the ground because it is so dense. Trees found like rose, mahogany, kino, teak, dhupa and hebbalasu found in Uttara Kannada, Dakshina Kannada, Shivamogga, Hasana, Chikmagaluru, Chamarajanagara and Kodagu district. So we'll read out the points of deciduous forest. They shed their leaves, found in areas receiving 60 to 120 centimeters of rainfall. Forests are not so dense, forests are penetrable. Sunlight does not reach the ground. Sunlight does reach the ground. Trees found like teak, kino, mahogany, neem, mango, jackal, banyan, sandal and bamboo found in Mysore, Chamarajanagar, Hasan, Tumkuru, Chikbalapura, Kolar, Mandya, Ramnagara and Bengaluru rural district. Explain how Karnataka ranks first in the generation of hydroelectricity. So Karnataka has many rivers. Rivers forms waterfalls. So first project is at Shivana Samudra. So second power station was established on Shimsha river. Mahatma Gandhi power station was established near Jog Falls. So many more hydro projects were developed under the 5-year plan. So now there are many hydroelectric projects in Karnataka. Why floriculture is developing as an important entrepreneurship in Karnataka. Flowers are in great demand. Karnataka is growing flowers. Leader in floriculture, exporting the flowers. Government established Karnataka Agro Industries Corporation. Government started National Horticulture Board. Government is helping to establish a flowery business, providing cold storage facilities and extending freight subsidies. Marketing is important in the development of a country's economy. How? So, it increases the standard of living, increases the customer satisfaction, encourages the production, create employment opportunities, ensures optimum use of resources, means complete use of the resources, satisfy various needs of the consumers, promotes domestic trade, promotes foreign trade, increases income of the people, increases savings of the people. So next, answer the following question in 8 to 10 sentences. So according to Robert Sewell, Krishnadevaraya was an unparalleled warrior. So substantiate the above statement. So in depth you have to write more lines. So as mentioned by Robert Sewell, Krishnadevaraya was an unparalleled warrior, shrewd commander and political expert. So he won all the wars and expanded his empire in the south. He defeated Mathuras Gangaraja and took over the Shivanasamudra fort from him. Then he conquered the Raichur fort. He helped the Portuguese army to conquer Goa from the Bijapur Sultan and established trade relationship with them. He attacked the Udaygiri fort. When he attacked it, he thought that it was a very strong fort and very difficult to conquer it, but decided to conquer it in a day and conquered it. This shows his determination. He conquered Kalinga's capital Cuttack and defeated Gajapati Prataparudra, he signed a peace agreement with him. Explain how industries played a prominent role during Mughal economy. So there were government factories in Lahore, Agra, Fatehpur Sikri and Ahmedabad. The famous textile industries of that period were Banaras, Patna and Decca, Chabaspura, Sonar, Lahore, Fatehpur Sikri and Agra. The weaving of shawls and carpets developed during Akbar's time. Kashmiri shawls became very popular. So during the Mughal period, India had trade relationships with many countries in Asia and Europe. So the raw silk, metals, horses, perfumes, gold and silver were imported, whereas cotton, cloth, pepper, saffron, opium, salt and woolen clothes were exported. Explain the election process of the President of India. So, Articles 54 and 55 stipulate the way the President should be elected. The President is elected by an electoral college of elected members of both the houses of the Parliament, all elected members of the legislative assemblies of all states, all elected members of New Delhi and Pondicherry too. The Supreme Court judge administers him the oath of office. Term of office is 5 years. Eligible for re-election. He can be removed through a motion of impeachment. Road transports system in Karnataka is better than railway justified. So link the village and towns. So it is very good. Easy to construct, easy to maintain. Provide door-to-door service, available at all places, available at all the times. Best for short distance, carry goods to every corner. So it promotes agriculture, promote industry, promote mining and also expands the commerce. So last question, draw the map of Karnataka and locate the following places. 1 plus 4 marks, which is equal to 5. So first is Bandipura, Dandeli, Mangalore and Bidar. So Bidar in the northern part of Karnataka. So Dandeli comes towards the west. So Mangalore down south and Bandipur completely towards the southern part. So all the best children, do well.